I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know for the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Avengers issue number 2. How can the Earth's mightiest heroes hope to combat a foe who can strike at them from across time and space? Well, let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? Okay then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Kang the Conqueror and the Crimson Centurion had killed all the Avengers as children. And yet, here they all are in the White Halls of Limbo, completely fine. How did this happen? Well, wouldn't you know it, there was another, even older, rogue version of Kang from the future, who sought to atone for his past sins by saving the Avengers by taking them out of the time stream and into Limbo where they would be safe from their own deaths. This guy also offers up some pretty good information into what Kang is doing right now. It seems that when Vision took the younger version of Kang, the Anchor, it meant that the Conqueror was trapped in the current timeline. He didn't like that, so Kang is pretty much going out of his way to create as many paradoxes as he can in hopes of completely and utterly destroying the space-time continuum and as such getting him unstuck from the modern day. Only there was one wild card Kang was not expecting, and that would be a Hercules. You see, Kang couldn't actually kill Hercules as a child because he had no idea when he was born. Or more than likely, he didn't think Hercules was enough of a threat to actually bother dealing with, but Hercules is actually the Avengers' only hope right about now. Hercules looks up Sybil, one of his old friends, a powerful seer, in hopes of getting some information on Kang's action in the future, only when Sybil attempts to look that far, she ends up getting blasted back. Fearing for the safety of time and space, Sybil gives Hercules a magic amulet that will keep him tethered to the here and now. And not a moment too soon either, as Kang the Conqueror and the Crimson Centurion are quickly closing in on where Vision hid the baby. The bad guys slaughter their way through a group of kung fu monks before eventually coming face to face with Hercules himself. Centurion attempts to kill the Greek hero by taking 1,000 years of life from him. Once again, it seems these bad guys don't exactly understand Hercules. As he puts it, 1,000 years is nothing to me, it's a drop in the bucket, nice try. I have been alive since the time of ancient Greece and I barely have a gray hair, so good going. Man, who would have thunk it in a book with Spider-Man, Captain America, Thor, the Vision, the Wasp, that Hercules would end up being the coolest one? Using the power of the amulet and the help of the good Kang, the Avengers are able to come back to the present to try and fight against Kang. Only their united power proves to not be enough, as Kang keeps breaking off into newer and different paradoxes, which, hey, in a nice art touch, all look like slightly different versions of him. There's a big tall one, there's a little fat one, it's all like funhouse mirrors. Vision, feeling utterly responsible for everything that's going on, and let's face it, it kind of is, decides that the only way to set things right is to return the baby back to his original place in time, and to do this, he tasks Nadia, the smallest and fastest of the team, to make use of good Kang's technology to travel back in time and save the present before they're all horribly killed. Avengers number 2 continues building on this really interesting Mark Waid story. In fact, I gotta say, this is probably the most I've enjoyed his time on the Avengers book, and that includes everything from all new, all different Avengers. Heck, I know in just the previous video I said how much I was sick of Kang the Conqueror, but I gotta say, I think they're using him in some interesting ways here. He just doesn't care anymore. He wants to watch the entire time stream burn. Also, kudos to the spotlight so far in this being on Vision, Hercules, and Nadia Pym, the new Wasp, characters who don't really get that much panel time. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the art. It's really, really pretty. Overall, I would give this one an 8 out of 10. Solid stuff.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer? Or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.